Hi guys, this is my first video. My name's Amy. It's Christmas. There's a tree behind me. Anyway, I'm going to start my makeup by priming my face. I don't remember the name of this primer. I'll list it below. I should remember that it makes my face feel very smooth and ready and primed. Very fresh feeling, I guess is the word. So I dot it all over my face and then I go ahead and rub that in with my hands. Today I'm going to be making quite a natural makeup look as it's my first video. I'm going to incorporate some reds and tones like that as it is Christmas. Maybe glitter it up a bit, I'm kind of winning it, but I'm also going to add this, which is a spot cleanser, to areas of my face where I'm getting some breakouts happening, so in between my eyebrows, around my nose, that sort of place, areas. So I'm going to dot that around and then I'm going to rub it in. By the way, if you get any meows or anything, it's because I've got a cat right next to me and she's a pain, so that's that. Anyway, I'm rubbing that in, making sure that all that is covered. So I've zoomed in a bit because I'm about to prime my eyes for you. I'm using the Maybelline cover stick. I'm putting this all over my lids, and basically that is to cover up all my veins, anything that is discoloured, and also it'll create a really nice base to put my shadows on. So I'm going to do that now. I'm also using a mirror, guys, just a small one in my other hand, so if you do see that throughout the video, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not do that, and it'll also be one looking down. I'm also using my fingers just to rub that in a bit. And apparently I'm also taking my time with that, because of course I like to be slow. Okay, anyway, so now I'm moving on to the Morphie Palette. I got this for Christmas, so I'm experimenting still with this. As I said, I'm going to stick to some brown shades, make it a bit more natural, but I am going to incorporate some reds and maybe some glitter. So this is the palette, very nice. I'm just grabbing my brush. In all my tutorials really, I will never use any expensive brushes, anything like that. I'll be using very basic brushes, like this one doesn't even have a name. I got it ages ago, just like a pack of 4 very cheap brushes, but it's a little fluffy brush. I'm going to try and create looks that are a bit cheaper for you guys. These palettes are just stuff I got for Christmas, they are a bit pricey, but I'm not going to always use stuff like that. Things like the primer and stuff, I know the drugstore brands, so I'm going to try and stick to that side of things on my channel. Anyway, to start the look, I'm going to go in first with a nice neutral colour, which I'm pointing to here with my brush. It's like a lightish brown. That's going to be my transition shade, and I'm going to put that in my crease and blend that out. This is so that whatever colours I put on top will go on nicely and not too harsh. They all just blend in really nice together, so I'm putting that in my crease here now. I'm mainly focusing on the outside though, guys. Right, so the other eye has been skipped and done, and now I'm going to go in and use a slightly darker shade, a bit like a maroon, it has a bit of red into it, and I'm going to put that in the same area, but again focus a bit more on the outside than the inner. Just back and forth in the crease. This is just going to really define it a bit more. And using that transition shade first has really made it blend a lot nicer. Sorry if I pronounce stuff weird, I just can't speak because I don't know, but I can't. Blend, 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 blend. Right, okay, other eye done again, and now I'm going back into that palette and I'm taking this really nice red at the bottom, very deep red. I'm going to grab some of that colour and I'm going to focus this in the crease, but especially in the outer corner. And I want to bring it down a bit more this time and pack it onto that area. So I'm going to use a lot more product here, go back and grab some more. So I really want to bring this red out as much as I can. I want this to be a big focus in the eye colours. I'm also going to try and make all my tutorials as easy to do as I can. I want it to be the sort of thing that anyone can do, and It's just fun. That's why I'm also trying to find cheaper stuff to use. You don't need to use a Morphie palette to create this look. You can use any palette, anything at all. You can even try different colours, doesn't have to be exactly the same, but this is how I created it using this particular palette. Right, okay, cool. Override done, and now I'm going back in that palette, and I'm grabbing again like a lighter shade because I want to now go over the top and blend it out. And I'm also going in and I'm going to grab some gold glitters and I'm going to pop that in the main part of my eyelid in the centre, and I want that to really bring out and pop and make it more Christmassy. You also want to try and blend it a little bit into the inner corner bit of your eye. I really like this colour, I think it's gorgeous, it's really shimmery and it goes really well with reds. Going back a bit more, so I really want to pack this on and make it pop. Right, so that eye's done, other eye done as well. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to grab another shimmer shade, but a slightly darker one, like a brown shimmer. I'm going to put that in between the outer corner where the red is and the gold we've just done, because it will just blend both of those two together a bit nicer, but still add some shimmer. I'm not going to use as much of this as I did as the gold, so I don't really want to take too much away from that. Right, now that's done, and so is the other eye. Now we're going to do what I said, and we're going to take a darker shade and we're going to put that right on the outer corner. This is really going to define it, and it's just going to smoke it out a little bit. And just give it some definition, really. I'm sorry if you can hear some bells, that's the collar on my cat. I didn't really want to kick her out of the room as it's Christmas, but I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm also kind of dragging this into the crease a little bit, just, again, it gives it a bit more definition and make your eyes pop out a little bit more. Now that eye is done, and so is the other one. I'm going to go back in, this is what I said about earlier, grabbing a lighter shade and just going above where all of that was and kind of blending it into the brow bone a bit more. You don't want too much product on the brush here, it's literally just to blend a little bit better on the outside so it's not too harsh. Yay, done. Woo. Okay, right, moving on to face. I'm taking my Satin Liquid, Dream Satin Liquid foundation, and I'm going to put this all over my face. It's a bit dark for me, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find my other foundation today, so I'm using this. I do actually love this foundation, it's just the wrong shade for me. But after I bake and conceal, it kind of looks alright in the end. So just wait till then. Even though as soon as I blend this out, everyone's going to be like, oh my god, but trust me, it's fine. I wear this quite a lot when I run out of my normal foundation shade. I use a beauty sponge to blend this in. Some people dampen it. I like to put some oil on it, some coconut oil, because it's really good for your skin. It just gives it a nice finish and blends it really nicely. So we're going to dab, 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 dab. I'm going to speed this part up because dabbing my face is a bit boring to watch. Dab, 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 dab. Oh yeah, before anyone says anything, yes, I have a lazy eye. I'm cool with that. So, yeah, sorry if you're not. Can't really change that. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, so still dabbing. And yeah, so that is my foundation applied. So now I'm going to go in with some concealer. It's the same thing I used on my eyelids, it's just the Cover Stick by Maybelline. I'm going to put this all under my eyes, and I'm going to use this to cover my dark circles and kind of brighten a bit of my face. I'm going all the way down to around where my cheekbone is. Some people like liquid, some people like sticks. I like both, if I'm honest, it just depends what type of look I'm going for. I also like to put it down my nose, where my forehead is, my cupid's bow and my chin. And then I use a beauty blender again, but a different shaped one. It's got a bit more of an angle to get under my eyes. And I dab in that as well. And I'm going to speed this up again. Dab, 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 dab. I'm also doing this as well because it cleans up any fallout. It also sharpens the edges of where we have just done our eyeshadow. So it makes it look like you've got a clean cut without having to use the sellotape things. So it's just a good idea. I know some people prefer to do their face first, but I prefer to do that. I'm now taking some baby powder to bake. This is a very cheap alternative to buying powders in store. Baby powder works so good, like I love it. I prefer it to the actual powders you buy. And I use a beauty sponge to apply it with. Baking, I put it underneath my eye just to set all of that, brighten it up as well, and it just stops any creasing happening from where we put the concealer. I also like to put it down the bridge of my nose and where my chin is. It's also really good if you have contoured and you want a really sharp contour to put it underneath that. I'll do that in another video, but for this look I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to contour after. Now for brows, I was going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I didn't really want that for this look just because I've got a different shade and I think that one's better for glamour, and this is more of a natural shade. So I'm taking my powder kit, I'm using this angled brush. We're taking the middle shade here. This is a drugstore kit, again I don't remember the name, I'll have to pop it down below, but it's really cheap, it's like £3 and it comes with a little gel as well. So using that angled brush I'm now going to do my eyebrows. I'll do a couple of strokes along the top and I'll also do the same on the bottom. I'm going to speed this up a bit now. After I've done the bottom I like to fill in the middle with that same shade, and then I also like to drag it down to where my tails are and give it quite a nice point as well. I like to have archy brows. This is me being stupid and staring too much at the mirror and then being like, oh wait, I'm on camera and then you can't see much, oops. But sorry about that. Other brows on, and now I'll go back into this same powder and I take the lighter one and I put this on the inside of my brow towards my nose. This is just to give it a bit more of a, well, just a ombre-ish effect. Just so it's more natural, it doesn't look like you're drawing your eyebrows on. It's not just one block colour. I brush it into the rest of my brow as well just because it adds the texture to it. Come on Amy, it's just your brows. Can't believe I just said it's just my brows. Huh? So now I'm taking the stick that comes with it and I'm putting this on. I'm so bad at remembering names, and when I watch this I'm going to get really angry at myself. Yes, I'm applying this just to fix any hairs down that are bothering me. It also keeps them in place all day. It has a slight tint to it which is nice, but it's not too much. Now I'm taking a really big fluffy brush. This came in a really nice set I got for Christmas. Again, it's not branded, but it's really soft, so I can't tell you the name. I'll probably put a link down below because I think it was eBay, but I'm not too sure. I'm brushing off my powder with this. As you can see, it just really brightens everything. I really like it. It makes my foundation not look as bad. So I'm taking now a big fan brush, and I saw this from Nikki Tutorials. I love her, and it's a way to contour. And I only want a soft contour today, and I'm actually taking the same powder in my eyeshadow kit that I just used, and I'm using the lightest shade and then brushing it onto my cheekbones. I think this technique's amazing, and I can't remember who she said now who done it, but it was on her video when she brought it up, and I fell in love with this technique after trying it. And it's just a really nice way to get a really good contour. I can't really show you properly in this one as I'm not trying to go for a harsh line, I'm just trying to shape them a little bit, so I don't know if you can see much there, but I just love it. I think it's a really good way to apply. And this will definitely be something I use in another video when I do more of a sharp cut, harsh contour, the glamour look, and then we can really put it to the test and see how good it really is. So now I'm going back with that really big fluffy brush that I had earlier and taking this brush. I think it's Mulani. I'm so sorry for pronunciation. I'll put it down below anyway. It's a beautiful blush, like absolutely gorgeous. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's so nice. I got this for Christmas as well. Again, I think it's really cheap because I remember putting it on my list. I believe it was like £2. It does come with a brush, but not a fluffy brush, the type of brushes that I like to use. So now I'm patting this onto my cheeks, and I don't want to overdo it, so I'm just giving it a little bit of a glow. It has some gold flakes in it as well, which is really nice, gives it a really nice colour, and that's them. Yay. Getting there, guys. So I'm taking this bronzer now. This is a drugstore brand again. I think it's Maybelline, but I'll put it down below, and I'm putting it just above where I contoured, around my cheekbone temple area, and then I'm putting it on my forehead there. Now that's done, I am now taking my fan brush. It's time to highlight, my favourite part. Now it took me a while to decide what highlighter to go with, but I'm obsessed with this highlighter. It's a drugstore brand, its colour is Pearl. Again, it's really bugging me, I can't remember what brand it is. I think it might be Maybelline again, but I'll put it down below. It is gorgeous. That was just like a dab of my finger, and it's amazing. So I'm taking my fan brush and I'm dipping it into it, back and forth, and I am going to over highlight today, and I don't even care. I'm going to apply this now to my cheekbone. I'm going to go in quite a few times as well, because one dip is just not enough. I'm going a bit high as well towards my brow bone, and look at that. Oh, I just love it so much. It's so pretty, and literally, guys, it's like £3. It's amazing. I love it, and the size of the pan is huge. There's so much product for what it is. I love it so much. So the other cheek's done. I'm now moving on to the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, and the chin, and the cupid's bow. Yes, I've also broke my nose when I was very young, so I'm sorry if you don't like that either. But you can't like everything, I guess. I also put it just above my eyebrows, and now I'm taking the same highlighter and putting it in my inner corners just to brighten my eyes. Just look at that, guys, it's amazing. I love it so much. Again, I don't care about over highlighted because I love to glow. It's such a cheap price, you just have to get it. It's amazing, I swear by it. I'm dipping back into my Morphie palette now. I'm actually going to use the same sort of reds and browns that we used on my eyes, and I'm going to mix them together and put them underneath to my lower lash line to smoke it out a little bit, using the same brush as well. So now I have done that and I'm smoking out my eye. It just brings it all together a little bit more. I'm sorry about the angle, I went too low looking in the mirror, but you can see what I'm doing, it's not too hard. I'm now going back in with that highlighter and the same brush as well. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take it above where my brow bone is, just to give that some highlight. Also going to help with the harshness if you've got any left, even though you should have blended it all out, but even I miss it sometimes. I'm now going to do some gel liner. This is by Maybelline. It was quite pricey, it was £8, but it was drugstore and it's lasted me a long time. I'm taking a really small brush as well for this. Now this is the painful part, it takes me so long to do my eyeliner. I want to do quite a big wing. I don't really like small wings, even though it's a subtle look, well, meant to be. You guys don't have to do such a big wing, of course, but I just like doing wings personally. Or you can skip this bit altogether. Like, I don't wear eyeliner every day. I know some people just hate doing it. So you don't have to do this bit if you don't want to, guys. I'm going to fast forward now because it's going to take me a long time to do this. Come on, Amy. Am I done yet? It doesn't look like it, does it? Right, okay, let's speed up again. Oh yeah, I'm starting the other eye. Look, we're getting somewhere, guys. Trying to speed this up again. Like, eyeliner is just one of those things I take ages doing. I skip to the end because no one has time to wait for that. There we go, big wins. Lovely. Alright, okay, I'm using mascara. This is a Max Factor mascara. I've had it for quite a while. This is a really good mascara to just thicken the lashes. I'll put the whole name down below. It's a drugstore brand again, so it's not too bad money-wise. And someone as well who doesn't always like to wear false eyelashes. I don't personally think I need to. I do love them. I do, as in I love them on other people and I think they look gorgeous. I don't tend to use them all the time though, so I won't be using them that much on my tutorials unless it's a very needed look for them. I tend to use 2 mascaras when doing my eyelashes. My other one is also a Max Factor brand, but this one's more just to separate and declump and lengthen them. God, that's a tongue twister. So it's a Max Factor brand again, like I said, so it's a drugstore brand. I'm just putting them on my eyelashes now. Eyes done, yay! Hey guys, so after my eyes, the next thing I'll be doing is my lips. This is a Colourpop lip. It's a metallic lip. I'm in love with it. It's gorgeous, and I think it really brings the look together. It's a dark lip. I tend to go for darks. I very rarely wear a lighter lip. I just think they suit my skin tone more. I first prime my lips using the Nivea lip cream. This stuff is so good. It leaves your lips feeling ultra soft and smooth. It also makes applying the liquid lip a lot better. Sorry for my angle, again I know I am out of the shot completely. I keep realising it and lifting up and then gradually going down again. So I'm applying my liquid lip here. I'm doing them slightly bigger than my natural lip, but not too bad. So that is ridiculously noticeable. So that's my lips on. I love the colour so much. I think it really suits this look. It's a very Christmassy look. So that's the look, guys. Here's some pictures of me as well, and I really hope you like my video. Bye!